Imagine a typical evening. You're lounging on your couch, flicking through TV channels. The room around you is a picture of comfort, a familiar sanctuary of everyday life. With a remote in your hand, you're the master of your own entertainment, summoning laughter, drama, and adventure at the push of a button. But then, something out of the ordinary begins to unfold. The television, your reliable companion, starts to exhibit a mind of its own. It flickers and stutters, rapidly cycling through channels in a jarring, erratic dance. The sound too transforms. The merry jingles and lively dialogues give way to a disconcerting static, a white noise that seems to creep from the television and fill the room, prickling at the edge of your senses. In the midst of this unusual spectacle, the television suddenly halts its frantic frenzy. The screen goes dark, a void in the heart of your living room. Suddenly the TV screen goes blank, only the white noise disturbing the silence. The television screen flickers back to life, but it's not your regular broadcast. Instead, it's a cryptic message, a peculiar blend of numbers and letters dancing across the screen in a jumbled sequence. A jarring contrast to the expected late-night sitcoms or news shows, it's a stark reminder that something is amiss. It's a spectacle that commands attention. A digital siren song that's eerie yet oddly captivating. The message repeats itself over and over again in an endless loop. It's a relentless cycle of confusion, a pattern that's both hypnotic and unsettling. The flickering screen becomes a conduit for this mysterious transmission, a window into the unknown. As we delve deeper into this enigma, we can't help but speculate about the possible interpretations of this message. Could it be a coded message from a distant civilization, reaching out across the cosmos? Or perhaps it's a cryptic clue left by a secret society, a breadcrumb trail for those with the knowledge to decipher it. The possibilities seem as endless as the loop of the message itself. Yet the source of the message remains as elusive as its meaning. It could be an elaborate hoax, a prank designed to stir up intrigue and fear, or it could be a genuine anomaly, a glitch in the matrix that reveals a hidden layer of our reality. Perhaps it's a warning, a distress signal from a future we're yet to understand. Each theory only adds to the mounting sense of unease, the prickling sensation that we're on the cusp of a profound revelation. But as we grapple with the implications, the television screen remains steadfast in its display. The cryptic message continues to loop, a relentless barrage of numbers and letters that tantalize and confound. It's a digital enigma, a puzzle that's as compelling as it is unnerving. The television screen, once a source of entertainment and information, has now become an instrument of mystery. A conduit to the unexplained, it's a stark reminder of the unknown that lurks at the edges of our understanding. The message continues to play, an enigma wrapped in static. Curiosity piqued, you decide to investigate this peculiar incident. Unraveling this enigma becomes an obsession, an itch that refuses to be ignored. The television, once a source of entertainment, now becomes a subject of scrutiny. Its erratic behavior becomes more pronounced, the screen flickering with an unsettling rhythm, almost as if it's trying to communicate in some bizarre, cryptic language. The investigation starts with the television's history. Where did it come from? Who owned it before? The answers are elusive, shrouded in a cloud of uncertainty and mystery. You delve deeper, leaving no stone unturned, sifting through old receipts, user manuals, even trying to trace back its manufacturing date. Yet, each piece of information only adds to the growing sense of unease. As the television continues its erratic performance, the strange message appears more frequently. It's a code, you're certain of it. The sequence of flickers, the intervals between them, there has to be a pattern. You begin to document each occurrence, noting down the exact time, duration, and pattern of the flickers. You spend countless hours trying to decipher this code, poring over the data, looking for patterns, hunting for meanings. The findings are intriguing. The television, it turns out, is decades old, far older than its modern exterior suggests. And the flickering, it's not random, it's a pattern, a sequence that, when translated, forms a cryptic message. You decipher it, and it sends a chill down your spine. It's a warning, a prophecy, a plea for help, all rolled into one. And yet, with every revelation, every piece of the puzzle that falls into place, the mystery only deepens. The television's past remains shrouded in darkness, its message still unclear. The code, though deciphered, is filled with riddles and metaphors that are hard to interpret. The sense of dread continues to mount, the tension becoming almost unbearable. Yet, every answer only leads to more questions. The more you dig, the more unsettling the truth becomes. And as we delve deeper into the mystery of this television, the layers of its dark history begin to unfold. It's not just a regular television, but a relic of a past steeped in chilling tales and eerie incidents. In the late 70s, the television belonged to a quiet family in the suburbs, the Thompsons. The family of four led a peaceful life until the television entered their home. Unexplained noises, flickering images, and strange messages started to haunt their everyday existence. Whispers of the Thompsons' plight began circulating around town, but no one could comprehend the horror that lay within that innocent-looking device. Then there was the case of the elderly couple in the mid-80s. The Stewarts were known to be reclusive, their only companion being this very television. Neighbors reported hearing strange sounds, not of this world, emanating from their home. The couple was found in a state of hysteria, mumbling about the television, speaking to them, showing them things they wished they had never seen. Fast forward to the early 2000s and we find the television in the possession of a group of college students. They reported seeing their worst fears come alive on the screen, driving some to the brink of insanity. The television seemed to feed off their fear, becoming more powerful, more menacing. Each owner of the television has witnessed something unexplainable, something terrifying. Their stories, though separated by time and circumstance, are bound by the common thread of fear and the unsettling presence of the television. Now, we find ourselves at the heart of this mystery. The television sitting quietly in our midst, its screen reflecting our curiosity and apprehension. But remember, this television isn't just a device, it's not just a piece of technology, it's a portal, a conduit to something else. The television starts to flicker again, this time even more violently. As if it's caught in an invisible storm, the old set lurches and shudders, sending shockwaves of static through the room. It's not just an electrical malfunction, it's a chaotic dance of light and shadow, a spectacle that feels both surreal and terrifying. The screen, once a portal to sitcoms and news broadcasts, now serves as a canvas for a macabre slideshow. Images flicker in and out of existence, each one more cryptic than the last. A dilapidated house, an ancient graveyard, a gnarled tree standing alone in a barren landscape. Each image seems to tell a story, a tale of forgotten times and places, a narrative that is as eerie as it is captivating. And then, there are the sounds. They're not just white noise or random bursts of static. No, these are whispers, echoes from a realm that should not exist. They're words, phrases, sentences, in a language that feels hauntingly familiar yet completely alien. It's as if the television is trying to communicate, to share a secret that's been locked away for ages. The tension in the room reaches a crescendo. The flickering intensifies, the images become more frantic, and the whispers grow louder. You can almost feel the electricity in the air, a tangible manifestation of the terror that grips your heart. The room is alive with fear, a symphony of dread that is both palpable and overwhelming. And then, without warning, the television screen shatters. The room plunges into darkness, the only sound being the echo of the explosion and the crackle of the dying set. The images are gone, the whispers silenced, and all that remains is the shattered remnants of the once innocuous device. It feels like an end, a conclusion to the bizarre spectacle, but something doesn't feel right. The darkness is too heavy, too oppressive. It's as if the room is holding its breath, waiting for the other shoe to drop. You can feel it in your bones, a sense of dread that refuses to fade. And then everything goes silent. The crackling of the television dies down, the echo of the explosion fades. The room is enveloped in an unnatural silence, a quiet so profound it's almost deafening. It's a silence that speaks volumes, a silence that carries a message of its own. But wait, did you just hear a whisper in the dark? It's faint, almost inaudible. But it's there, a ghostly echo that sends chills down your spine. It's a whisper that promises more. A whisper that hints at the beginning of a new chapter, a whisper that leaves you hanging on the edge of your seat, eager for more, and then everything goes silent. But wait, did you just hear a whisper in the dark?